Hey guys, this is your paranormal guy. I am Aloha from YouTube here. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube talking about, the paranormal and my experiences. Truth is, I haven't had too many experiences. If there's one thing I have learned from all of my, excuse me for a second, this thing, they're just getting off of work and to give me some gas. One thing I have learned when it comes to the paranormal and ghosts and stuff is that if you do not bother them, they will not bother you. That's one thing I have learned. Because if you open up a can of worms, trying to figure out who they are, why they're still here, and try to find out everything there is to know about them, I've learned that a lot of ghosts do not want to be bothered. It's bad enough that they're dead. Some of them don't even know that they're dead. They just do not want to be bothered to a certain point. And then you got some like next level ghosts who can do a lot of crazy stuff, like make things burn within right before your very eyes. They can make your items disappear. Now I have had that type of paranormal experience where it's an action they call A-port, which is items disappearing in one spot and appearing in another. I mean, it's like you put, like, say a set of keys on the counter and they just disappear. Now my situation is a little different from that. They didn't reappear somewhere else. They just vanished into thin air. And I lost 2 sets of keys from my car. I lost my spare keys from my truck that I was in. I was in an accident back in April. I now have a Honda Fit. I'm still kind of upset about that because I love my truck. It was a Pontiac Touring. It was like one of my favorite trucks. You ever been in a car for so long that you can actually feel how it drives, and you don't have to go to you still have to go to a shop, but you can just feel how it drives. You can tell when it's not driving right. When other people try to tell you that it's running fine, if you're in the driver's seat, you just feel it. You become one with your own car. And that was my baby. I loved it. I loved that truck. I loved it the first time I saw it. It was on an episode of Chris Angel Mind Freak. That's my boy. We're talking about that when you want to talk about some next level shit or stuff. Sorry, I don't know if I can curse on YouTube. But if you want to talk about some next level stuff, that's definitely the dude when it comes to that, because he can be doing some crazy stuff. I gotta admit, whether it's an illusion or not, the stuff look real. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. I lost my spare keys to my truck, and I lost the spare keys to my car. My Honda Fit. Now, with the Honda Fit, I don't know if I left it somewhere and if they were just gone at that point, or if they disappeared in my house. But things have been disappearing in my house. My homeboy came over one time and said that something that he excuse me, got a little tired. I guess I just got off work. He told me that he left something over my house, and he said that somebody had jacked him for his stuff. Now I know for a fact that ain't nobody been in my house other than me. I don't have company other than my own family, and I know my family didn't do anything. But he said he found it. He was in a place where he put it at, and I guess he just forgot where he put it. Now, but then I remember one morning he told me that he actually asked me. He had spent the night because he didn't feel like dealing with his girlfriend, so I told him he could stay over and spend the night. He asked me, did I come home at night, sometime during the night? I was like, why? I was at work on the clock working. Okay, there's no way in heck I would actually come home, in the middle of the night when I'm at work. I ain't trying to miss no money unless I just really have to come home. Like if there was an emergency, like when my mom had her stroke back in April 2 years ago. Or was it last year? Sometimes I like to forget about that because I don't really like to think about that when it happened because, you know, my mom is very important to me. But anyway, yeah, he said that he heard someone open up the door. He heard the chime of the alarm go off, and he heard somebody walking across the floor. And I think he said he heard the person go out the door and close it. But he literally heard all this, like as if someone unlocked the door, came in the house, and just started walking around. Now, like I said, I was not at home. Nobody else has my keys. Okay, and apparently he didn't put the alarm on the door. I guess, I don't know, I didn't tell him the code or anything. But yeah, so I still be having the ghostly experiences in my house, but they're not with me because I done have my fill with them. You know, like I said, I don't bother them and they don't bother me. You know, they leave me alone. It's the ones that they know is scared. They feed off of fear. I'm not afraid of ghosts that much anymore. I get startled, but I'm not afraid of them because I've been dealing with ghosts all my life, ever since I was a kid, you know, living in Brooklyn. Yeah, that's right, y'all. I'm a Brooklyn boy, you know, so I'm from New York. That's right, baby. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn all the way. But anyway, but yeah, so this cat right here, you know, he's I will never say that I fear ghosts because they were once of flesh, human, just like us, you know. So I treat them like that. I don't treat them like a ghost. I don't try to get all up in their business, like who they were, how long they been dead, and all this other stuff. I did that one time when I was testing an app on my phone. It was a EVP app, and let me tell you, that sucker actually worked. And I was floored and amazed. You know, I went through my whole house, my mom's house, you know, her old house, you know, in North. I went through the house and I was just testing it out. I was sitting in the living room once. It was the first time I tried it, and I started asking some questions like how they do on my favorite TV show, Taps. Love the show. Watch it. It's on Sci-Fi Channel. I don't know when this new season starts, but it's a very good show. Well, it's called actually Ghost Hunters, you know, on the TV show, but the name of the actual company is called Taps. What was that? Oh yeah. Okay, so I was in the living room and I was testing out that new app, and I asked a query of questions. You know, just basic questions like, who are you? What is your name? How long you been dead? How long you been here? You know, and the main question: are you a man, woman, or child? And I didn't hear it at first because I've always heard in the past, you know, when it comes to EVPs or just talking to a ghost, period, if you're not coherent in that level of, you know, the whole spiritual thing and listening to ghosts, you're not going to hear it with the naked ear. You know, you have to have some type of device that is going to actually help you hear, you know, ghosts. But when I played back the audio, it said man in a whisper, very light whisper, but you still heard it. You had to really hear. You would have to be in a quiet place, you know, in order to hear it. I tried to play it for a friend of mine at work, you know, but it was too noisy, you know, in the building that I work in. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm tired. But yeah, so that was pretty much a crazy moment. You know, it was exciting too because I actually heard it for the very first time. I didn't think it was going to actually work because, you know, I always thought that apps and all that stuff was just something that they put together to amuse people if they're bored or something like that. You know, never thought it would actually work, but it did. So all you gotta, like I said, if you want to try it yourself, all you gotta do is go to, you know, the app store or on your iPhone or whatever and type in, you know, EVP, and there'll be an app there. They updated it a couple of years ago because I had the same app. I should have kept the original version, because ever since I used it, I can't save anything that I recorded, and that kind of pissed me off. You know, the first one I had it worked fine. I could record it, save it. You know, I can log everything. It was pretty tight. But when I upgraded it to the next level, you know, it just went to crap. You know, I actually deleted it because of that, because it just didn't work. But I don't know, it may work for somebody else. It may work for the iPhone 6 Plus, which is what I have, you know. Yeah, I stepped up. You know, so, but yeah. Anyway, like I said, I haven't had too many experiences. I've had, you know, small ones. You know, it was nothing too, you know, nothing too alarming. But like I said, once I just let them do what they do and let them pass through, then that's what happened. You know, I don't bother them anymore. I just let them come through and do what they got to do. You know, make themselves known, and just pass on to the next house or whatever. You know, haven't seen any shadow people. Anybody else that come through my house has seen it. Anybody else that's come through my house has heard shadow people, or heard like a ghost or whatever. Because someone told me, say, do you ever hear like footsteps upstairs and all that stuff? I was like, I mean, you know, every once in a while, but I don't let it bother me, you know. You know, so hey. But like I said, that's basically what I've been going through. You know, I've been working hard and, you know, trying to save up for my vacation and everything. I will be doing a video about that too. You know, it's not just about ghosts on here. You know, I'll be trying to do some of everything. I like to be ambidextrous when it comes to the videos and my experiences. You know, with like just kind of going through the day with what I be doing. You know, starting a vlog, you know, as much as I can. But like I said, I be so busy. A lot of times I don't be doing the videos, and I'm sorry about that. You know, I don't want to be starting something and not finish it. So that's why I made this video, to let y'all know that I'm still here and I'm still having my little experiences. They're not big ones. You know, like how you see on these TV shows where they talk about how a family that moved into an old house went through this demon kind of thing with a ghost who was just tormenting the crap out of everybody. You know, those are the only ones that actually make it to TV to make the show last. You know, so I'm like, okay, not all ghost experiences are like that, because I've never had a kind of that. Well, that's a whole new video, because I only got so much time on this, because they only give you 15 minutes to make a video for these things, you know, on YouTube. So but yeah, I have had some crazy experiences in the beginning, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I was just experimenting with stuff, and I kind of wish I never did it, but at the same time I'm kind of glad I did, or else I wouldn't have had the experiences that I had, you know, because it was kind of, you know, I won't say fun, but I wanted to experience it because everybody talked about it so much, and I wanted to see what it was talking about. I didn't do it on purpose. It's just something that happened, you know, because I was young. I didn't know what I was doing, but, you know, still, I'm glad it happened. You know, that way I could say that I experienced it and just move on. Whether it was because it happened and it stopped, you know, for the rest of my life, that's cool. But, you know, still. But anyway, like I said, just check me out on YouTube with my videos. You know, I got my own little space on there, you know. I am Aloha, all in capital letters. And, you know, check me out and check out the videos, and I hope you do like them. And I've gotten a lot of hits, you know, people who like the videos and stuff like that. So I'm very happy about that. I'm glad the people that have, you know, connected with me on the videos, you know, a lot of people hit me back and asking me questions or telling me that they seen certain things or whatever. So I was very proud of that, and I want to thank everybody who has, you know. And like I said, I will look at all your videos too, and hit you up on your page and tell you, you know, some things or whatever. So but anyway, like I said, I don't got that much time, so I'm just gonna end it, and I will be seeing you guys soon. And like I said, watch my videos, okay? Watch them. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, all right? Peace.